Klupar, 323. We especially want to invite you for 1 week from today. We have the big Vision Grand Prix, our hopeful biggest and fastest race of the season. And that's going to be even more special if we can get all of you to show up again 1 week from now and make it the biggest crowd we've seen in a while. The GP promises to be the fastest racing on two wheels you can find anywhere here in the state. 333 is Gene Wainwright. Already down to 12. It's a smaller field to start with, obviously, so a shorter race overall. It's now Stanley Douglas that finds himself in the back position right behind Mike Ritter. They'll have to make something here, bit of acceleration for Douglas to try to stay in another lap. Campbell Harris looking around, might be his number calling. 311, James Campbell Harris. Speaking of community, you can see the effort that it takes to build this velodrome and support it. Look around and see all the great banners and signs. These are our sponsors that have stepped up again in 2023 to support racing here. You can support our sponsors by, of course, being patrons of their businesses. Gosh darn it, says 391. That's Stanley Douglas trying to get some response from turn one. They've been good all night, let me tell you. They know what's going on. I'm telling you that now. Sometimes, the crowds we get here on a Friday night, it's mixed. Tonight, these fans know what's up. You've been here once or twice. You're having a good time. Let the riders know you're here because it is way more fun and engaging. Again, the race next week, I've talked to riders from Australia, from United Kingdom, from Canada, from across the states. 2-4 is Kit Colbert. 3-2-4. All across the states, across the world, they talk about Redmond, Washington for the community when we come out to do this Vision Grand Prix, just how loud and exciting it is when we have these international class racers. It's an environment that you cannot replicate easily, and it's very special to us here in Redmond. So again, thank you to the fans for making their way out here tonight and enjoying the racing with us. Let's find another here. Found Cycling Guild. Starting to shake their head, already knows what's coming. 316, Colin Stotts. That's 8 riders still in this field enjoying a few more laps of the elimination. It's Mike Ritter in the gray, currently at the back of the group. Starting to work his way up now. Justin Pryor's in kind of a tough spot here. Excuse me. Yes, Justin, the rider in white. In fact, he's going to go down low. He thinks that's his answer. Let's see if that works out for him. As Ritter's going to have to accelerate to try to take another rider out. Three, two, one is Ritter. He was already shaking his head. He felt that one was not quite enough of an effort. If he could have gotten a bit more acceleration, he might have been able to knock out Pryor, the rider down below, but won't come together this time. Down to 7. Justin Captis in a tight spot here. He's going to be, trying to make room for himself. Ooh. That's Tyra Lacey. Captis will stay in a bit of a scrap there on turn 4. Things got a little bit tight in the spacing, but Captis finds his way out. Speaking of finding his way out, Snowblin's trying to escape the box he's found himself in. The rider with those neon shoe covers at the back now for AirTech Racing moves up and out and finds the lane he needs, so he'll try to stay in another lap. Look for the rider in blue to be in a tough spot here in a moment. He's already shaking his head. He knows what's coming. 301, Andrew Lynch. Gene Johnson Cycling. We're down to 5. Your top 5 riders in the elimination now. Snowblin drives his way back to the front. Merrick Gallagher for the Jerry Baker Jr. in second position. Justin Pryor right in the middle. Those are your front 3 right now. Captain's trying to get back up to this group. He puts himself back into contact, but he's in the second lane of the sprinter's lane. Will that work out? Tough position to be in. Group's probably going to come over the top of him and just leave him nowhere to go. So yeah, not going to do it. 368 is the call. The other rider in that group, the rider in white with the black helmet, is David Takahashi. That makes up our 4 riders. Pryor now tries to push up along the right-hand side, leaving Takahashi back in the second lineup there behind the leaders. He's on the wheel of Gallagher now, trying to find that window. Looks like he'll be able to find it. Pryor left out behind now. Can he find the acceleration needed? Here comes your top three. Ooh. 4-7 gets the call. Snoblin. Another down to the line, close elimination, as Justin Pryor just enough to grab the Airtech Racing rider out of this one. Merrick Gallagher has found himself a bit of a gap here. He doesn't need to win this lap. He just needs to not get eliminated, so he's got a nice constant pace here. It's the junior at the lead. Whoa. 22 on the outside, 3-2-2 gets the call. Justin Pryor needed a moment to think about that one. That was close again. 3 across the line, but yeah, Pryor I think was just noticeably behind. Not by a lot though. Here comes Gallagher in a heads-up match against... Oh, here we go. The flip-flop. They're coming into the final lap. Can Gallagher make the counterpunch? Come back around Takeishi. Oh! Even with coming up out of the lane, I think Gallagher had the speed necessary. A little bit of impediment there by Takeishi. That will go down as an official's warning for 318 for coming out of the sprinter's lane. Holding the line.